Hello! Konbanwan, everyone! Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time zone you're in. And welcome to more of Iwaihime. Hi! Teehee! Someone told me about this hand asset, so I wanted to use it. I thought it would be really cute to use since we will be reading quite a bit today. So, haha, hee haha. Looking extra cute today, I see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm shy. How are you guys doing? Good evening. It's evening for me. It's like 8 p.m. I woke up I woke up at 6:30. I can't fix my sleep schedule until tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week. Time to draw Shiki in sweaters for the cozy vibe. So true, actually. Even though it's almost summer. Meteor drops another 1k6. Shiki cute. I would destroy him. He would be dead. I would crush him like a water bottle. Do I have any water bottles I can crush in my hand? Hold on. Do I have any, actually? I do. Okay, here. This is what's gonna happen. That was Meteor. You're so nice today. Thank you. Some things aren't meant to be fixed. Well, I want it to be fixed. I want it to be fixed. Hi, making breakfast for Ooh, what are you making? Wait, actually, I think I know. I think I saw in the chat earlier you were making pancakes? I'm excited I missed all but the first of these Iwaihime streams. Can't wait for no context. Oh, heck yeah. I'm excited too. We're starting a new chapter. I believe this is called Utahime. So I am very, very excited to get started on it. Wait, I just realized... You didn't see that. Oh, you don't see that either. Meteor is gonna be like that bottle. I will crush him. He will be crushed like a worm underneath my feet, between my toes. Now, is this an oversized sweater or normal? Since it's me, oversized, definitely. Kind of like a dress almost. Like you're from Spy Family. Pancakes, yeah, nothing fancy, just store-bought. Still, pancakes are always good. Pancakes are always good. Crushing Meteor is exactly what he wants. Oh no. Josh is making me want to make breakfast at 9. I had salmon and broccoli and mashed potatoes for breakfast and dinner. I ate right before stream. I had the leftovers from earlier this morning, so I ate those. I try to eat fish as much as I can, just because it's pretty healthy. And broccoli as well. I love broccoli. Meteor gets Shiki toast, well deserved for him. He gets my little peats, my little toe beans. I'd make you breakfast if I had the ingredients. Aww. Let's all make breakfast for Martha. How are you today, Shiki? I'm gonna watch chat while catching up with some gaming. I'm pretty okay. I feel a little bit more rested today compared to yesterday. My tummy's not hurting anymore. So that's good. So I'm getting better. Teehee. I think though that the pollen is starting to catch up to me because I'm super like nose runny. Stuffy nose, like throat hurty kind of feels. Not like sick, but like, you know, it's inconvenient when I want to record, you know? I'm making breakfast at 9, lol. I make all my breakfast and lunches for the work week ahead of time. Oh, you're so pristine. A broccoli held between each toe. Yeah, whoa. Whoa. You'll have to eat the broccoli between my toes, guys. Throwing a fish and some veggies in the oven is always some... Yeah, and it's healthy. It's very healthy. I like to eat healthy when I can. See, I can pretty much only grocery shop on weekends. So if I don't grocery shop on weekends, I eat unhealthy. And I like order out. Or I eat like curry block ramen noodles. Or like snacks and stuff. But if I manage to wake up at a good time and go to the grocery stores on the weekends, then I get like fish and vegetables and stuff like that. And I get like curry ingredients. Yeah. If I'm making breakfast for dinner for me, just got Costco chicken. Ooh. I think I've only been in a Costco once. I don't remember, Shiki. Some people got weird kinks. And I don't judge. I don't judge you. I will never judge you on the kinks that you have. or the art you make of me. Everyone is their own person. Everyone has their own fetishes and kinks. Who am I to shame? You know? We don't kink shame in this house. If people want to take my words a specific way, you know, let them. I'm preferable to eggs for breakfast. Ooh, I love eggs. A good fried egg. I remember when I was younger, I used to like fry eggs with Worcestershire sauce on them. I don't know why, but that was very enticing for me. Now I just like regular salted fried eggs. Ooh, on top of rice is really good as well. Or like, ooh, steak and eggs is really, really good too. We don't kink shame unless that's your kink. Unless my kink is being shamed, then will you shame me, please? Sure, sure. I'm not very good at the degradation thing, though, I found. I came to find that I'm not very good at like, being mean, I guess. I'm really, really bad at degradation stuff, and I don't think I can handle degradation either. Like, I'd cry if someone insulted me, even in, like, a seductive manner. It's like, you're my little whore, and I'd be like, I don't want to be. I can't do it. I can't handle it on giving or receiving. I'm not like that. So you tried it already? Well, like, the thing is, like, I have attempted voice acting, that kind of thing, before. And, like, I'm just, like... it's just not within me. I don't know. Well, I feel like if it's very light, I can handle it, but anything, like saying it, not taking it. I can't take it at all. But like very light degradation, like on the giving end, I feel like if it can be fun if it's like a voice acting thing, but not in actuality. Like, not in actuality. Like, I don't know. I can like voice act it a little bit, but if it gets too degrading, I'm just like, this feels so mean. I don't know if I can do this. I just feel really bad for the person listening. What kind of game is this? It is a horror visual novel, written by Ryuxio7. Exploring Shiki's kink. This is not my kink. This is not. Practice, Shiki. Shame us right now. We can take it. Oh God, what would I even say? Give me a script. Give me a script and I'll say it. Give me a script and I'll say it. We'll see how well I can do. God, I hope she's not watching my stream right now. I hope my mom isn't watching. Shiki uploads a degradation king video. It's just an hour of little baby men. Little baby men. Yeah, chat, you're all little baby men. How does that make you feel? Give me a script. What if we ask for degradation in our custom... Okay, I'll do it, but not... I will do it as long as it's not like... You know, as long as it doesn't go too far, you know? No, I'm not a little baby. Oh, okay. Jarence gave me one. Dumb occult treats. Why are you all here? You want to kiss my feet? Pathetic. You're all lowlifes, I bet. Joke's on you, Shiki. You're into that. Start sobbing. Bunch of lowlifes. You want to hear what you guys are going to sound like later? I crush you in my hands. Worthless. We need more. That was good, but I feel like you can get even more pain. That was so simple. Thank you so much for being a member for 3 months, Mommy. Thank you. Thank you. I spit in your mouth. This reminded me of that stream where all you did was whip us. I wonder if I have that sound effect somewhere. Let me see if I can pull it up. It'll be really loud, I think. Whip. Oh, yes. Uh-oh. Pepper didn't like that. Pro tip for degradation, just give voices to all the mean voices in your head and project them at us. Oh my god. Mommy, why do you have a belt? Shiki's spitting, guys, get the jar. Pepper's giving Shiki the bark bonk. He sure is. What's wrong, little man? What do you want? You don't want mommy to... Oh, he's on my bed. He's right behind me. What's going on? What's going on? I don't think he wants me to be mean. I think he's scolding me for degrading you guys. Shiki whipping cat. Oh, you're so right. If anyone ever backseats me again, I'll just play that over and over until they stop. Pepper doesn't want the belt. I've never, like, spanked him, I think. You know how sometimes people, like, lightly, like, tap their dog's bum whenever they're acting up? I don't think I'd do that with Bep. He's a pretty well-behaved little baby. Harder? Here, I'll slap my arm. Act like... wait, hold on. I'll slap myself in the face, and you guys can, like, live vicariously through me. Hold on. Ow. Did you guys like that? Oh, wow, my face burns. That sounded painful. It was. Wait, I actually felt that. No! Stop barking! I didn't like that. Please don't harm yourself. I did slap my face. I like the sound of your face. Thank you. Good job, Dubby. Thanks. Stop it! Why are you so loud today? I think my mom's gonna come get him. Stop it! Stop being so loud. She came to get him. You're supposed to slap us? I was slapping myself so that you guys could live vicariously through me, you see. It worked. You guys felt it. Oh, you guys are little empaths. You guys are little empaths. You could feel it. Pepper left the room. I'm gonna take a sippy of my water. Okay. Is he a big dog? No, he's a little baby. He's half pug, half chihuahua. Speaking of pets and furniture, we got our cats a new cat tower today, and it's huge. Whoa! I'm so happy for them. Cat towers are so nice. Shiki Mama's gonna need some context walking into that. Don't worry, I don't think she heard it. Attack us where it hurts. Make fun of my bird legs. I'm not... Bird legs? Do you mean that you have, like, skinny legs? I don't think I can make fun of you when I have skinny legs, too. I feel like the only meaty part of my legs are my thighs. I'm little, you see. My mom, when I was a kid, used to call me... I was, like, severely underweight. And I think she was wrong for this, but she'd be like, my little Ethiopian child, because I was, like, super duper underweight. I was, like, 30 pounds in, like, the 4th or 5th grade. Like... I've always been really tiny. We call Nia noodle arms. Oh my goodness. Shiki, May 16th is my birthday. Can you random predict my fortune for the 16th? Oh, where are my cards, actually? Where did I put them? Hold on. Weird question about your lore. Do you have a right eye or right ear? Your eye is always... Yes! If I move really fast, you can see bits and pieces. Just a little bit. But, my ear is cybernetic. I lost my original ear. Haha. Let me... Where's... Oh, there's my cards. Hold on, yeah. 1 second, Jarens. Let me get my cards out for you. 1 second. I'll do it really, really quick. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we have pulled The High Priestess card. I think that it's a like fairly like. I think it's a pretty like positive card. It kind of represents though like finding yourself spiritually, having an epiphany, divine knowledge, you know, like kind of a spiritual intervention in your brain. It's really like figuring who you are out as figuring who you are, like figuring out who you are as a person kind of thing, like unlocking something about yourself. But it's always pretty positive. It's always pretty positive. So I think that maybe you'll have like an epiphany, or you'll like really be able to find yourself that day. So it should be pretty enjoyable, I'd hope. It should be pretty enjoyable. Alright, let me put my cards away and then we'll get started in Iwaihime. Okay. Oh, my face still hurts. I'm gonna take another sippy. Alright. Let's get into Iwaihime then. Okay, here we go. No. No. How do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. Continue. By the way, Shiki, any prep for hairstyle? Ooh, maybe little braids. Maybe little braids. Yes. Magical Lily! Happy, happy! Lack of context is already confusing me. This is a horror game. The chapter started off like this. What's going on? Lily! This is perfectly normal for horror games. No, yeah, I agree. Ooh, hello, beautiful woman. I felt everyone's eyes on me as I walked. I used to hate it, but not so much these days. Deep down, I wanted to wink at every last one of them, but sorry, school rules and all. It's been a long time since I'd gone to the LCSC. I hadn't been over since the decision to add me to Flower High. Oh, I'm so stuffy today. Despite that, it didn't feel right that I'd only come back when I needed something from them, like today. Well, since I was dropping by, I had to make good use of the opportunity. The LCSC, oh god, why is it a tongue twister? Met in an empty classroom near the infirmary. At best, Minobe, Harumiya, and Miss Hinagata would be there. Huh? Was that a guy's voice just now? But I thought the LCSC didn't have any guys. I started to have the strangest feeling, like something new and wonderful was about to happen. Inside, two guys and the girls of the LCSC were sorting through goods for the rummage sale. Konnichiwa. Ohisashiburi desu. Ah, Lilia-chan. Oh, I love them. My caterpillar wife. One of the guys was looking at me with confusion while the other's eyes had grown wide as saucers. We all stared at each other, clearly thinking, "Who are you?" But I could tell from the color of their uniforms that they were juniors. In other words, they were my upperclassmen. Time to turn up the manners then. I thought she said Miyoshino.
はじめまして先輩方。1年の布川リリアです。
リリアって
Ugh.
クルスリリア
Hi, Miss Strong!
リリアちゃんいやマジでいや本当にうわーわーわ
Whoa.
クルスってのは芸名なんだって。本名は布川リリアちゃん。
So she's like an underground idol.
この学校に通ってるって噂は聞いたことあったけど本当にいたなんてうわっやばばー
I get a vibe that something really horrible is gonna happen. We have that about everyone.
勝田くんが壊れた。
Henwo, long time no see. Gotta regain my membership later. Thank you.
ひょっとしてクルスリリアの大ファンだったり？
お掃除プリンセスマジカルリリー小学校の時ずっと見てたっす俺リリアちゃんのずっとファンでした
I was very happy to hear he knew me, so I had to reward him for his enthusiasm.
ピカピカマジックでみんなのお家をクリンクリン。お掃除プリンセスマジカル
Oh my god, she's performing fan service!
みんなをハピハピハッピー。
The voice pack! He jumped up and down with excitement while making all sorts of bizarre noises. I used to think people like him were creepy and disrespectful, but eventually I realized it was because people like him that I could shine on.
はじめまして。
That's true.
クルスリリアです。お兄ちゃんの名前なんていうの？
Forget her voice pack, I want his.
暑田夏也って言います
My dude went awooga.
夏代お兄ちゃんって言うんだ。素敵な名前だね。
Whoa.
うわー、ナッチドン引くわ。あつたくんってリリアちゃんの大ファンだったんだね。
マジカルリリーが俺の
Oh my god, wait, this is cute. This is actually cute. He was practically foaming at the mouth with joy. I was so glad. It was always best to give these types what they wanted.
布川さんって芸能人なんだ
知らない？昔テレビでやってたお掃除プリンセスマジカルリリーって。
ピカピカマジックでみんなのお家をクリンクリン知らねえのかよスサラテレビはあんまり見ないから
Did you guys have a favorite TV show growing up? Mine was always like non-anime or animated stuff. It was always that 70s show. I feel like that was always on after like school for me.
Oh no!
It was always like what did he just do? It was always that 70s show or Full House. Uh-oh. Hello, Wisconsin! Boy Meets World? Ooh, psych! I had a hard time dealing with people who didn't watch a lot of TV. But within each of them lay a potential fan, and converting them required steady effort. Probably The Simpsons? That 70s show was alright, but it was only great for its time. I still, like, you know, you're right that it was great for its time, but I have so much nostalgia with it. My bride is a mermaid? Oh yeah! Let's see. Gargoyles? Oh my god. Digimon? Futurama? Oh my god, Futurama as well. Friends, and then How I Met Your Mother. Lyoko, Gargoyles, Charmed? Red is great. Oh my god. My foot up your ass. I always really liked Fez. I didn't... Oh my god. It took so many years for me to realize that that stood for foreign exchange student. Dumbass. Anime is too powerful. Though I enjoyed MD House. Oh! Oh, everybody hates Chris? Fresh Prince. Oh yeah. War Planet Shadow Raiders. Yeah, Fest stands for foreign exchange student.
こんにちは、お兄ちゃん。クルスリリアです。お兄ちゃんのお名前教えてほしいな。
Cusso is my favorite, always. I love Ashton Kutcher.
鈴原進だよ。
The moment our eyes met, it was though someone had turned the lights out on the whole world. The two of us were alone in a dark world full of falling black snow. It felt like we were the only ones here. I'd never felt this way meeting another person before. It took all I had to hide my bewilderment. But Susuhara's bright smile never faded. Could he not see this world, or was it because he could see it?
君は誰？
How about Supernatural? Oh, true. I was heavy into Supernatural when I was younger. I just told him my name was Lydia Kurusu. So what did he mean by that? Was it a philosophical question, or was there malice behind it? Anybody remember that time period where you'd wake up in the middle of the night and when you turn on the TV, George Lopez? Yes! I remember specifically when I was in high school when I'd wake up in the middle of the night because, like, I don't know, the day just exhausted me. So I'd wake up at like 3 or 4 a.m. and Shin-Chan would always be on TV. Lately, I've been trying to rewatch Shin-Chan, especially the dub of it, to reclaim my inner child, you see. However, his eyes bore no ill will. It was downright unnerving in this quiet world of black snow. Ugh, dubs, get out of here. I don't accept dub haters in my chat as a voice actor. Some dubs are good. Not all dubs are bad.
クルスリリアは
Don't be a hater.
お仕事の時の名前なの。学校では布川リリアって名前なんだ。
I tried matching his vibe to the best of my ability. But the look on his face didn't change in the slightest. And for some reason that hurt me more than anything. I'll hate on dubs all I want with how terrible they get. That doesn't mean that all dubs are terrible. I destroy you. No, hold on. Why was I getting so worked up over a single greeting?
布川が本名で、クルスは芸名なんです。紛らわしかったら、リリアと呼んでいただけると嬉しいです。
There's 3 good dubs. Obviously, you were too young to appreciate dubbed anime, especially from like the older generation. I think Canadian dubs are probably the best though, like the dub for Nana, Death Note, and Black Lagoon. I think that Canadian dubs are pretty baller.
わかったよ。
ありがとうございます。
君は不思議な子だね。
Those words were way beyond hurtful and were enough to make me feel downright insecure. Just who was this guy?
なんでお前だけ下の名前で呼ぶことが許されてるんだよ。羨ましすぎる。
I will say that I think the quality of dubs, at least, like, the quality of dubs in the last few years, I feel like since simuldubbing became a thing, has really dropped. I feel like there's not as much time. So the quality of dubs has dropped in some anime. Actually, quite a lot of anime. But I don't think all dubs are bad. I really like the dub of Akudama Drive.
厚田先輩も私のことは気軽
I also really like older
に呼ん
dubs,
でくださいね。
like 2010 and prior.
リリアちゃん。
リリアンもお仕事とはいえ
Space Dandy's dub was fantastic. It was the first ever simul dub, and it was fantastic. It was so good. I love Space Dandy. Yeah, dubs for games tend to be okay because they take a lot of time to work on dubs for games, you know? With anime, it's much more fast-paced, I think. But for dubs, they really take their time with localization and stuff.
ファンサービスも立派なお仕事ですので。リリアちゃんって可愛いよね。
The Space Dandy dub. Oof, I watch that every week. Every week, every single episode. That was so good.
私もあんな女の子に生まれ変われたらな。
キコちゃんは今の
Yo, Yu Yu
負けないくらい
Hakusho!
に可愛いよ。
I have to wonder if aspiring anime voice actors ever think they could do a better job than the dub they're watching. I've been there! So yeah, I've definitely felt that about myself. I've definitely felt that. Yes, I also enjoyed Beastar's dub. Oh, I'm supposed to be reading this out loud. My mind was made up. This was a trial I'd been handed in my new life as Lydia Kurusu. Mark my words, Susuhara. I'll make you my fan. I decided I'd force him to understand my appeal, whether he liked it or not. Yeah, Code Geass had a really good dub. I'd stand no chance of success in Flower High if I couldn't even pull that off.
今日はどうしたの？お稽古の合間に顔を出してくれたのかしら？
Full Metal Alchemist also had a really good dub.
次の日曜日にシャチホコ部の活動があるかな
Both
と思いま
the
して
original and Brotherhood had a really good dubs.
あら、ひょっとして参加できるの？
Yeah, Geass.
実はちょっと取材が入ることになりまして。
The topic would be, how does Lydia Kurusu spend her Sundays? I'd had an interest in community service ever since I played the Cleaning Princess, though I was also doing it to build my image of being a pure-hearted idol. However, the LCSC's activities took place on Sundays, so it worked out perfectly for the interview. I wasn't getting any bad karma for that or anything, right? Ugh, sorry, I had like a little hiccup.
次の日曜日は岩井本神社での清掃活動があるわよ。ぜひそれに参加させてほしいんです。
I feel like everyone prefers the dub of DBZ more than the sub, though. From what I've like concluded or seen online, people really prefer the dub of DBZ. But I don't know. Some of that could be nostalgia, some of that could be honest critique, though. I feel like sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between like honest enjoyment or nostalgia sometimes. Cleaning up a shrine? Perfect. That would make for nice publicity.
グラート！シャチホコ部に入ってよかった！クルス・リリアとマジカル・リリーと一緒に神社でお掃除プリンセスできるなんて！
ナッチ、あんまキモいとタイプだからね。
それはアングレートっすよ、部長。
Yeah, a lot of the dubs that ended up on like Adult Swim and Toonami were all pretty decent.
おいらを部長と呼ぶなやっぱり布川さんが来ると華やぐわよね。取材が来るなら私たちもしっかり頑張らなくちゃね。
Oh, really? The Biggest Saddest Loser. That's interesting. I've never watched it subbed. I just pick up on what other people say like online.
美容院とか行った方がいいかな。
多分僕たちは撮影されないと思うよ。さ れなくてもいい。ただ同じ空気を共有できるだけでいいんだ。
まあリリアンの迷惑にならない。
I'm trying to think of the best dub I've ever heard.
と思うよ。
Let me think. What was the best dub I've ever heard? Ah, it's so hard.
ですよね。私も身だしなみをしっかりしてお掃除でハピハピハッピーしなきゃ。
アイドルデビューのチャンスはいつどこにあるかわからないのよ。素敵なルックスが当日カメラマンさんの目に留まっちゃって。美人教師発見。
Best of Cowboy Bebop? I have never actually watched Cowboy Bebop in its entirety. I've seen like scattered episodes because they were on in the middle of the night, but I've never watched it in its entirety.
どうしたらいいの？タマユンちょっと夢見すぎ。そんなことないです。チャンスなんて本当に些細なきっかけからですよ。
I think Death Note had a really impeccable dub.
私の知ってる子でも本当に些細なことからデビューにつながったことがたくさんいますから。じゃあ当日ひょっとしたら私たちにもチャンスがあるのかな。
I can name like performances I really enjoyed though from dub actors. Like, okay, so I think that Shuffle had an okay dub, but Carrie Savage as Kaede in one of the last arcs of the show where she's telling Asa to get out of her house, that was such an amazing performance from Carrie Savage, and it's why she's one of my favorite dub actors. She was so good! But it sounded like they were all having fun, so I wasn't about to ruin that for them.
じゃあ日曜日はよろしくお願いいたします。
Oh, yo, Bleach! I love the Bleach dub too.
今日はもう帰っちゃう？すみません、ダンスのレッスンが入ってるもので。
相変わらず忙しいのね。先生寂しいわ。
フラワーハイスクールってダンスがキレキレだからな。なるほど。それでリリアちゃんもダンスレッスンが欠かせないんだ。
Oh yeah, the Steins Gate dub was really great too. I watched it in dub when I watched it for the first time.
あんなに踊れるんだからよっぽどレッスンしてるんだろうね。
お稽古頑張ってね。
I know they're bringing back Bleach.
頑張るよ。
I'm excited for it.
すすはらお兄ちゃん。
Those words would make any boy's heart skip a beat, yet Susuhara only seemed confused. Seemed I'd had to bridge the gap with him a little more before I could reach his heart.
お稽古頑張ってください。俺のこともう一回熱田お兄ちゃんって言って
べー。リリアは紳士じゃない人にはサービスしません。
I gave him a little wink. Wow, he almost passed out from just that. Cute. Wished I could have said the same for Susuhara. He had to be either living under a rock or he wasn't into girls. Those were the only reasons I could think of why my charms wouldn't work on him.
さっき言ってたフラワーハイスクールって何？
リリアちゃんが入ったアイドルユニットの名前だよ。
お掃除プリンセスを卒業後一度はアイドルを休業されたんだけどな。この春フラワーハイスクールの5人目のメンバーになることが明らかになったのさ。マジカルリリーが帰ってきてくれたんだ。ブライト
ハイスクールって言うから学校だと思ってたよ。
高校
I'm not wearing a straight jacket, I'm wearing a cute sweater!
高校教師はその枠には入らないのかしら。
今は
Oh yeah, Amelie is a really good dub voice actor as well. I've been trying to catch up on the dub for my Dress Up Darling. Sorry, I took a sippy.
タマユンの需要は時代がもう一周くらいしないとないんじゃないかな。
すごいんだね。武道館とかで歌ったりするんだ。
今はライブハウスがメインです。武道館もいつか行きたいですね。
Don't worry, it's a cute straight jacket. Looks good on you. Well, thanks. Those ones were the big leagues. We didn't begin to measure up to them. People who only knew basic stuff like that really did get on my nerves. But even so, I couldn't slack on my effort to convert people like that into fans. Oh, yeah. I agree on the Kaguya-sama dub. It sounded like the actors had a ton of fun recording. I think rather than trying to match voices, I think that like passion and fun showing through in the performance is always the best. I feel like the Kaguya-sama dub had a lot of fun and passion when they were recording. It was definitely really fun for me to watch. The narrator was the best.
クルスリリアって誰？芸能人？
Oh, true? Yo, Jormungand and Black Lagoon had top tier dubs. I love the Jormungand dub. I have it on Blu-ray.
知らねえのかよ、ススハラ。グレートなお前らしくねえぜ。お掃除プリンセスマジカルリリーって知らねえのかよ。テレビでやってたろ。
テレビはあんまり見ないからな。でも秋葉娘とか桃色組エースとかなら聞いたことあるよ。
おいおい、そんなメジャーどころと比べるなよ。リリアちゃんの入ったフラワーハイスクールってのは
Have you guys ever seen Golden Boy and heard the dub of Golden Boy? That's another fun favorite.
ミニマムさってよくわかんないけど、つまり秋葉娘とかに比べたらそこまでは人気ないってこと？
最初から大人気のとこなんかありませんよ。
It is a very interesting show. It is. It really is. Oh, how I wish my hand were my penis.
今はみんな無名からスタートして口コミで成り上がってく時代なんです。でっかい資本がバックについていきなりビッグに売り出すなんて。
Devilman's OVA dub is so fucking funny, bro. Ugh. I sat up in my bed feeling as though I had been screaming at Suzumu Suzuhara despite his obvious absence. He was there, in my dreams. It even felt like he was circling my bed looking down on me and mocking me. Oh, Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt also had a really fun dub. I do prefer the dub of Panty and Stocking over the sub, just because of the scripting. What was wrong with me? In my line of work, hearing nasty comments was hardly uncommon. Plenty of people said that we were already past our prime, for example. So in that sense, the fact Suzuhara didn't mean it in a bad way made this rather tame. He said he didn't watch TV, so he probably didn't have any interest in the entertainment industry. Really, you couldn't survive in this business if you got hung up on every stupid comment you ever got, but... No, I feel this! I screamed into the darkness, sweaty and unable to tell the difference between dream and reality. My pajamas were all gross and sticky on my skin. My hair was a mess too, honestly, nothing felt right. After all, I still couldn't get Suzuhara out of my mind. Was it because his innocent but ignorant comments upset me? No, probably not. Was it because he didn't know about me or treat me as the celebrity I was? That didn't sound right either. From what I could tell, he'd been on my mind ever since we first met. Love? That couldn't be it. There wasn't anything special about him that'd make me fall for him anyway. For whatever reason, Suzumu Suzuhara simply refused to leave my mind. My head remained a foggy haze even after I took a shower. Lol, she's really taking it personally. He doesn't know who I am. I tried hating him. Since I didn't understand how I felt about Suzumu Suzuhara, I first attempted to interpret it as hate. But that wasn't it. From when I did, I was reminded of those pure and untainted eyes piercing right through me. I felt like I was going to get sucked into them by the memory alone. She's down bad! No matter how hot or cold I made the shower, he just refused to vacate my mind. How dare this man be a normie? I didn't understand. If this wasn't love or hate, then what was it? His face kept coming back into my mind's eye. Almost like a photo burned into my brain. Ryaju. I dried my hair as I looked at myself in the mirror. Staring back at me was Miria Kurusu. Yet it felt like it was Suzumu Suzuhara instead. As if he were right there sneering at me through the mirror. When I was a child, a talent agency set me up an audition for the part of the cleaning princess. Honestly, I thought I did badly. I was convinced I'd screwed up. When my mother asked how it went afterwards, I remember telling her that I blew it. But by some twist of good fortune, I made it through to the final selection. I remember the people at the agency putting me through lessons every day, trying to get me ready as quickly as possible. I didn't think I'd get the part, so when I received the acceptance letter, I jumped for joy. I even thought I'd used up all my luck for the rest of my life back then. In that moment, I found my resolve. I knew this was a once-in-a-lifetime chance, so I had to make the best of it. Cute.
Happy, happy, happy! Lily-chan!
I was just a grade schooler, but I overcame everything in my path and put myself in the forefront of everyone's minds. I was determined to build my fan base, and once they were my fans, I'd make them love me more and more. I did everything I could and thought of how I could go even further. And that's what made me so perfect as the cleaning princess. Lily is my waifu, no one can take her from me. Lydia's like an angel, what I wouldn't give to be in her class. Happy 10th birthday, Magical Lily, Cleaning Princess Mascot Cars Association. Tragic news, adult fans buy up all the Cleaning Princess show tickets, leaving none for the kids. I wasn't Lydia Kurusu, but Magical Lily, a magical princess from Cleaning Land. I was the perfect idol, loved by fans both young and old. I had reached perfection when I was in grade school. Tragedy. Our magical Lily has fallen from grace. Too tall. Lily used to be my little angel. Now she's a total... Whoa. Whoa, what's going on? Whoa. Whoa. Just look at her. She's definitely been around. The Lily we knew would have never been such a slut. My father is a tall and handsome man, and I used to be proud of that. Until I learned I'd inherited those genes, that is. In the later years of grade school, I started going through a major growth spurt. My adorable petite frame, adored by so many, transformed in the blink of an eye. Whenever I looked in a mirror, I felt like I was watching myself turn into a monster. I sang and danced my heart out. I worked hard to ad-lib and appeal to the crowd. I should have been the gold standard. And yet everyone said I'd fallen from my peak. Deep down, I agreed with them. The person I saw in the mirror was no longer cleaning princess magical Lily. It was a tall creature with disgustingly bulging breasts. Not a trace of pixie-like features remaining in her face, eyes, or mouth.
お掃除プリンセスマジカルリリーが素敵な魔法でみんなを
So what I'm understanding is that all of her fans were lolicons, and when she grew up, they were like, "What a slut! She went through puberty."
君は誰？
私はお掃除の国からやってきたマジカルリリー
君は誰？
だからマジカルリリー
誰？君は。
The figure of a person questioned me as we stood in a world of black snow that steadily piled up like soot. It was him, the shadow that had haunted me ever since I saw him in my dreams.
ススハラ先輩
Oh, the biggest saddest loser, thank you so much for the super chat. I heard the jealous anger in your voice when you had to rediscuss. No, I was just in character.
君は誰？
God, I don't have breast envy.
分かってますよもうとっくにマジカルリリーなんかじゃないですよ
I want to continue supporting Shiki for years to come. Imagine being... Aw, thank you, John.
私だっていっぱい悩んだんです化け物みたいになっていくこの体が恨めしかったそうよ私はとっくにマジカルリリーじゃない
TV tropes, A cup rage. I'm gonna destroy you.
成長して体が変わってそれで
Girl, who are you?
でもお芝居だって歌だってダンスだってリリーの頃よりずっと研ぎ澄まされてるクルス・リリアは成長し続けてるのマジカルリリーより今の私の方がずっとすごいんだから
Shiki, did you know that we've been friends for like almost 10 years? We really have been. It has been so long. Okay, thank you so much for the super chat. Don't worry, Shiki. It would be very hard to push most of us away. Also, best dog of fun. Thank you. But work stopped coming in once I stopped being magical Lily. The agency sent me new jobs, but I never got the parts. Because the image everyone had of me was the pure and innocent cleaning princess, and I didn't fit that anymore. All because puberty cursed me with this disgusting body. The agency suggested I play against type and take the sexy pinup girl route. But that would go completely against the image I'd worked so hard to maintain for so long. My mother and I were both vehemently opposed. But the agency didn't listen, claiming my previous character and my current body just didn't match at all. Also, I found out about this later. But it seemed that the staff had taken my unusual level of professionalism and attributed it to arrogance. Because I didn't compromise with myself, I didn't compromise with others either. I hated the staff who wouldn't take me seriously and the staff who wouldn't stop treating me like I was still a kid. Eventually, word spread that Liria Kurusu was difficult to work with, so nobody wanted to work with me anymore. In other words, the agency hadn't suggested a change in focus because they wanted to deny all that I'd done so far. It was because they couldn't refute those who proclaimed they didn't want to work with such a brat ever again. By that point, my mother and I were furious at the agency's decision and the lack of understanding. They probably felt they couldn't stick up for me anymore either. Despite how massively popular the cleaning princess was, Liria Kurusu couldn't find any work after it. Is this like a yes, it's a visual novel. It's like a supernatural psychological horror written by the writer who wrote Higurashi. Yes, it's a sweater! I'm not wearing a straight jacket!
私は屈しない。そしてあの頃よりもっともっと成長した姿を見せてみんなにこう言わせてやるの。リリアはマジカルリリーから古巣リリアに生まれ変わって帰ってきたって。
Whoa, the music stopped as soon as my, like, refrigerator stopped making noise. That scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Just then, his lips curled into a smile for the first time. Almost as if permitting me. No, accepting me wholeheartedly. Perhaps he'd been trying to get me to stop putting up appearances and speak from my heart instead.
僕はあまりテレビを見ないから。
まあ、そういう人もいますし。
There's a washed up idol in your fridge!
だから芸能人のことは詳しくないけれど。
What kind of VTubers do you think he'd be into? If he like actually like watched TV or got on the internet? Who do you think would be his Oshi? That's what I want to know.
そんな僕が君のことを好きになれたなら。
私
She really is, Tom.
ってことですよね。クルスリリアとして。
What do Liria just like?
こんな僕が
I don't think I would be
君
his
のことを好きに
Oshi.
なれたならきっと君は成功するよ。僕が保証する。
Maybe he like Roberu. I like Roberu.
なら私、きっと先輩に好きになってもらいます。
Oh no.
私のこと、私の魅力、絶対に認めさせてみせますから。
In the end, Tsuhara smiled one last time. That smile melted away, and all that remained was my face in the mirror, staring back at me.
本当、何なのかしら。すそ。
I was spoiled by all the attention I got, and may have let it get to my head. Maybe that's why people called me haughty. And perhaps he had appeared to admonish me for that.
最初はイラッときたけど、イラッと来ること自体、私が高慢な証拠じゃない。
Returning to the LCSC for the first time in a while had given me a funny feeling that something new would happen in that club room, which must have been a sign that I would be reborn into a new me.
おやすみなさい、鈴原先輩。きっとあなたを私の虜にしてみせますから。
I went back to my room. I managed to see just fine when I woke up, but after spending time in that lit room, I couldn't anymore. It's pretty amazing the way the human eye works, I turned on the light. The floor around my bed was sooty. Almost like someone had dragged a package covered in black dirt around the room. I must not have seen it in the dark.
やだ。何よ、これ。
I wiped it up with a tissue. It wasn't thick enough to be dirt. Maybe it actually was soot. The way it was left behind, it looked like less like something was dragged and more like someone with soot-covered feet had walked around my bed. Chills ran down my spine when I saw a pattern clearly left by a bare footprint. What was going on? Did that mean someone had been walking around my bed watching me sleep?
バカバカしい。
I'd always kept my door and windows locked tight. But that couldn't be the case.
やっぱり私、ちょっと疲れてるのかも。
Come to think of it, I'd always been prone to nightmares. I probably just didn't notice the filth I'd left behind walking around in my dirty socks. Yes, that would explain it. All of a sudden, I started getting drowsy and decided to sleep. Ooh. When I woke up the next morning, the sooty footprints were nowhere to be found. Whoa. Stinky socks. Oh, it's saved. Iwaimoto Shrine was an elegant shrine located just behind the Iwaimoto shopping district. It had an auspicious reputation, likely due to its name. As a kid, I used to come here to pray before I really locked down my popularity.
じゃあ、お掃除をしてる感じの何枚かいただきましょうか。
お掃除ってこんな感じかしら。ピカピカマジックでクリンクリン。どう？リリア、あなたの心をハピハピにできてる？
ふう、いいねいいね。あの可愛らしくて清純なお掃除プリンセスも女子高生になって色気が増してグッとくるね。
そんなことないよ。それはおじさんの心が汚れてるからだよ。お掃除マジックでおじさんの汚れたハートクリンクリンしちゃうぞ。
The photographers writhed? That word always gets me, as they drooled and fell all over themselves from that killing blow. No man could resist my well-trained charms.
私もおじさんの汚れたハートクリンクリンしちゃうぞ。カメラマンさんたちも思わず脳説美魔女アイドル電撃デビュー。悪いけれど布川さん、私たちは今日からライバルよ。
ママユンは自分のハートをたわしか何かでクリンクリンした方がいいよ。やっぱリリアちゃんは可愛いね。
Hinagata is killing it. She really is.
境内を吐いてるだけですっごい絵になるよ。
There's something very alluring about like a mature older woman doing something cutesy, like a childish cutesy kind of like acting, you know?
まあそこはさすがだよね。ほらダンシーというかなっち、ふぬけてないで仕事をして。
あのマジカルリリーと一緒にクリンクリンができるなんて。
Thank you for thinking I have cultured taste.
Wow! Good right there!
Enthusiasm is hot.
ナツくん、あんまり賑やかにしちゃお仕事の邪魔だよ。
Suzuhara seemed cool as always. I was happy Atsuta was as fired up as always, of course, but I'd be even happier if I could get Suzuhara to act the same. Our eyes happened to meet during the photo shoot. Hua. When they did, I remembered the strange dream I'd had the night before. Even after I woke up, I still couldn't get him out of my head. And for some reason, it felt like he was the only one watching me grow. I'd never been in love before, but I was sure this had to be something like love at first sight. Or was it more like watching a shooting star I'd wished on? Was I hoping that I could make it big if I earned Suzuhara's recognition? Whatever the case, I didn't understand why he was such a large presence in my life when we'd barely spoken to each other. I knew there was no point in thinking about it. After all, there doesn't have to be a reason for destiny.
マジカルリリーも高校生になったわけだけどさ。
Imagine telling a guy, hey, I dreamt of you last night. Sometimes it works though.
はい。
気になる人なんかできちゃったりとかする？あれ？考えちゃう？ひょっとしていたりしちゃう？
I glanced at him. Everyone else was watching me, yet he just kept on cleaning in silence. My blood boiled over with irritation. I was doing this interview in front of people to prove to him just how different I was from most people. Of course, I wasn't foolish enough to expect him to understand my appeal so easily either.
気になる人というか、振り返らせたいなって思う人はいます。
おお、それは誰？
誰？俺かな？
夏くんは熱心なファンだからひょっとしたらそうかもね。
そういう夢の持たせ方はあかんと思うよ。でも素敵だね。リリアちゃんも恋をしてるんだね。
俺のマジカルリリーが恋を。
Whoa. My dude just like sounded like he had diarrhea in his mouth.
マジカルリリーは大きくなったら俺の嫁になるんだ。誰の嫁にもさせん。
想像しいとリリアちゃんの仕事の邪魔になるよ。
Natsuya's VA had too much fun. No, for real. Great.
鈴原くん、秋田くん、ちょっと来て。
はいはい。私たちもお掃除お掃除。リリアちゃんの気になる人の話聞いたかった。
Miss Hinagata led the members of the LCSC out of the way.
恋っていうのとはちょっと違うかな。
Oh, Raimi, thank you so much for being a member for 8 months. Mission impossible. Step 1, sneak into Shiki's house. Step 2, retrieve my fingers. Step 3, get out. New step, escape as Shiki has busted you. Hey, you wanna hear something? If you sneak into my house, this is gonna be you. Teehee! Teehee!
だってリリーはみんなのものだし。
As fun as Natsuya's character is, someone like him in real life sounds like the really possessive type. But what if I like that? What if I like that?
じゃあ憧れの人みたいな？
それとも違うかな。ごめんなさい。うまい言葉が見つからないの。
I see. Oh wait, hold on. I can do something cool for you guys. Hold on. I'll crush a bottle with my thighs. Hold on. I'll try to get closer to. I'll try to get closer to the mic with my thighs. Okay. That didn't sound as satisfying when I did it with my hands. Hold on. Okay. It doesn't sound as satisfying when I do it with my thighs.
でも私はどうしてもその人に振り向いてほしいって思ってる。
Neuron activation.
そうね、まったく。
You must love yourself very much. I do. Well, for the most part. There are parts of myself that I don't love, but for the most part, I think I love myself.
だから私思ったわ。 もっと魅力的
Summer's
に
coming,
なって
watermelon thigh crush.
絶対に振り
That
回せ
might
て
be
や
a
るわ
fun stream. Crushing a watermelon with my thighs, like one of those small ones.
さ
I
す
think
が
that'd be
女子高
fun.
生のマジカルリリーはイメージも変わって肉食系だね。
茶化さないでったら
I wonder if I can crush a can with my thighs. Let me see. I didn't crush it as much as I like. Crush an orange?
「私はその人を通じて自分の魅力を力を試したい」
Crushing you with my thighs ASMR. What if the whole stream is just me crushing things with my thighs?
その人に魅力が通じないようじゃ私はい
いね。
I already said it wasn't love. Oh well, he could punch up the story however he pleased. Crush the mic. I think I can do that actually. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You guys want to be between my thighs? Hold on. If I can position this correctly. Hold on. No, I'm too short. I can't get my mic close enough. Hold on. Okay. I tried. Now I gotta position my mic again. Hold on. An attempt was made. But looks like I can hear the femoral artery. Oh, I wonder if you guys can hear my heartbeat. Hold on. Let me see if you guys will be able to hear it. Hold on. I can't tell if that worked. Oh, should mute the game? Oh, true. Hold on. Let me try that again. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I don't think it's working. I think that the plugins I have on my mic are... I think the plugins I have on my mic are not good. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Anyway, back to the game. I don't know why that wore me out. I'll make it up to you guys, because I think that my phone microphone is much more sensitive, so I'll record a little heartbeat thing for you guys on Twitter later. The second half of the interview concluded with mostly pointless chit-chat. I didn't have time for that sort of thing, but played along anyway. Let me readjust my microphone again. I can't believe Meteor missed this. Oh no. I said my goodbyes to the crew at the shrine's archway. I bowed my head until they faded away into the crowds of the shopping district.
みんなはどこかな
They left halfway through to give me some privacy. But when I looked around, I didn't see them anywhere, just the elderly people who'd come to pray.
私を置いて解散しちゃうわけないよね
I had to find them. Iwaihime Shrine was a relatively large and well-kept place. Vast crowds would always gather here on New Year's. And since it was right at the end of the shopping district, you could always find plenty of devout senior citizens about.
Oh, why am I out of breath?
There were places where you could buy amulets to draw your fortunes. I'd done my fair share of the latter in my past. Well, to put it more mysteriously, that was all just the shrine's outward face. Deeper there lurked other secrets. Locals knew Iwaihime Shrine was one of the biggest shrines in the region. But it had another side, best known over the internet to curious teenagers all across Japan. The Doll Memorial Hall. This was the reason for the shrine's wider fame. It was said that old dolls carried spirits within them. Sometimes people found themselves reluctant to throw them in the trash when the time came to get rid of them. So instead they would hold memorial services for them and leave them there. Whoa. The Doll Memorial Hall was filled with rows of dolls as far as the eye could see. Oh, Raimi, this is a horror visual novel. Most of them were Japanese dolls. Seeing just one of those in a dark room would be scary enough. So when so many of them are gathered in one location, it makes it look like kind of an occult hotspot. I wondered just how many there were. Hundreds? No, it could even be thousands. Either way, having all those soulless eyes staring at you made the hall feel like no place for the living to tread. Once a user on a certain occult forum had reported that when they prayed at the shrine for a curse on a hated enemy, that wish had been granted. The place had some cachet ever since. Oh my god, they posted on /X. If you made top 10 lists of Japanese occult hotspots, then this place would be on every single one. Just then, one of the dolls suddenly became as big as a human and stood up on its own 2 feet. Oh no, not toe. She was in her priestess garb, yet she still held the same creepy doll as always. She wouldn't let it go, even at school. But in this place, it only seemed natural for it to be in her arms.
シャチ北部の人見ませんでしたか？ススハラ先輩は見てませんか？私の愛しいダーリンなんですけど。
Precious baby darling boyfriend! Kurokami had her usual depressing look on her face, so I tried joking around, but as expected, she didn't play along.
ダメ。
は？
汚れてるからあいつには近寄るな。
If I could, I would.
はい？
Everything got topsy-turvy when I moved to this city. Kurokami ignored me and left. What in the world was her deal? I was irritated but didn't feel the slightest desire to have her look at me unlike Susuhara.
私たち黒髪先輩の家を掃除してんですから。ちょっとくらいは感謝してくれてもいいんじゃないですか？
I didn't expect her to hear my grumbling, of course. Doi Kurokami was the only daughter of the shrine's head priest. I heard she was basically never at school, possibly because she knew she was just going to take over her family's trade anyway. The Kurokami family owned a lot of land in the mountains. They were wealthy and well respected in the area. So perhaps she transcended simple worldly emotions long ago.
私とは縁のない先輩よね。
布川さん？
I jumped with surprise. Susuhara was standing beside the hall, broom in hand. Oh no, I hope he didn't hear me badmouth Kurokami. Oh, I'm the worst.
終わったの取材。
Why do you say it like that? Why do you say it like that?
最後の方は世間話に相槌を打ってただけですし。
そう。お疲れ様。
Romance flag, he brought the broom. What do you mean? This isn't 13 Reasons Why. Calm as ever. Most people would react in some way to a statement like that. Normally, I'd be straight up offended by his curt behavior. Yet at that moment, I found it refreshing and comforting. Was I actually just getting tired of people fawning over me? I thought for sure this wasn't love. But maybe I was wrong. I couldn't say I'd ever thought about a boy for this long before. No matter how many sexy celebrities and shrewd producers made the moves on me. So then maybe Susuhara really was special. But if I were to say he was a special person to me, that was basically just another way of saying I had a thing for him.
どうしたの？
いえ、なんでもないです。
No one else was around. Not Atsuda, not Miss Hinagata, nor any passing worshippers. I'd found this place creepy just a minute ago, but it didn't seem that way anymore.
どうです？私これでも一応ゲ。
別に疑ったことなんてないよ。
Peppers, back in the room.
どうだか？
Meteor appears to be... Did he send a tip? He tipped $1 and said I heard thigh crushing. I'm jealous. Maybe it's worth your grandma's chancla. I hope you are well. Oh, and a cow that likes cookies. Thank you so much for the super chat. Moo. Moo right back to you. Moo. Though he was with a girl and a gorgeous idol at that, he quietly went back to cleaning. Almost like I was invisible. This is exactly why I wanted his recognition. I decided to stop thinking about why. I didn't need a reason. I just wanted him to look at me.
私、実はちょっとした願掛けをしてるんです。
Meteor isn't all of us. Please seek medical attention.
とある私に興味のない人をファンにできたなら、新しい私はきっと成功できるって。
He made a vague reply without even looking in my direction. He really was cold. It was seriously starting to tick me off. Yet all I could think about was getting him to look my way. So much so that I didn't care what had triggered this feeling anymore. I wondered if I should just go ahead and accept it as love. This had to be love at first sight.
きっと先輩を振り向かせてみせますから。
できるのなら
Good luck! Hex! Hi Shiki, hi Hex, thank you so much for the super chat. Meh. Thank you. By the way, you guys should check out Hex. You should go to their Twitter. They make really good art. Please, go look at their Twitter. Hold on, I'm gonna pin it actually. I'm gonna open it up. And then I'm gonna pin it so that you guys can go to their Twitter. Let's see. What are you... Okay, yeah. Tweets. How does this work? Wait, no, stop. No, hold on. I got this. Twitter. Hex. And then I gotta put it over here. Whoa. Okay, 1 second, guys. You may or may not hear yourselves. Hopefully not. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put this and I'm gonna pin it in chat so you guys can check out their stuff. Teehee. pin. Too late, Shiki. I already follow Hex. Good! Everyone follow Hex. Teehee. Shiki really out here like, what's the point of being famous if I can't engage in some nepotism as a treat? No, for real. I would like to promote my friends. Thank you. Thank you. Shiki just said no you. My trap card. The reverse Uno, if you will. I'm gonna take another sippy. Weeps loudly. Thank you, Shiki. I love you. I love you.
リリアちゃんさ。
Whoa.
はい。
Susuhara finally turned to face me, but I froze when I saw the look in his eyes. I'd never seen such a cold gaze before.
新しい自分は成功してると思う？
Whoa, what is wrong with him today? Are we in a dream?
大成功とまでは言いませんけど、まずは
Today's interview was mere child's play. I'd been getting more coverage ever since I was chosen for Flower High School, and expectations were growing. Of course they were. Magical Lily had returned after disappearing at the peak of her popularity.
それって新しい布川さんじゃなくて古い。
Oh, Beppy's finally eating his food. You might hear his food eating ASMR.
取材、僕も少し耳を傾けてたけど、来てた人、君のことを高校生になったマジカルリリーとしか。
I was rendered speechless. Deep down, I'd realized the same thing. He'd simply put it into words before I'd processed it.
リリアちゃんはマジカルリリーを卒業して布川リリアのあれクルスリリアだったっけ？
Go bring the mic over to Bepper. We have more important content. I can't. My boom arm isn't long enough.
どっちでもいいです。
And I don't want to move his food bowl because sometimes he gets confused. Like if I move it, he'll be like, where's my food? And he won't look around. He'll just starve.
マジカルリリーを卒業してクルスリリアになりたいのか、それとも高校生になってもマジカルリリーを愛してほしいのか。僕にはどっちがどっちなのかよくわからないな。夏くんにかつての君の姿を見せてもらったよ。
Nani?
どうでしたか？
うん、可愛らしかったよ。まさに
Ew.
おさらのプリンセス。とてもとても愛くるしかったよ。
A wave of triumph welled in me. But that sense of vindication burned away in the face of Susuhara's chilling expression.
みじんもないよ。
No!
今の君に
No!
可愛らしさなんてみじんも。
Oh my god! No, don't say that. Oh, hey Shiki, I just wanted to say you're so awesome. I aspire to be as bold and confident as you. As soon as I get a job, you're the first streamer I'm going to get membership for and or sue. Oh, Mads, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for liking my stuff. His words and icy stare were like a dagger to my heart.
夏くんも人がいいよね。リリーのファンなのに。
Well, we must be dreaming. I doubt he's actually saying this. We can't let our Gary Stu go off the right path.
あの頃の天使のような可愛らしさと比べたら今の君はどう？気持ち悪くない？
No! He's criticizing us for having gone through puberty. He's a lolicon.
天使の瞳はかけらもない。可愛らしかった鼻はどこへ？
No!
ブクブクと声。脂肪でパンパンになった胸。お尻。清純な天使だったリリーの面影なんて。
He's body shaming!
僕は幸いにも マジカルリリーのファンじゃないけれど、もしファンだったら嘆いただろうね。あの儚く清純だったマジカルリリーがこんな豚の化け物みたいな姿になってな。
It felt like my whole world had shattered into pieces, like a mirror. The things he said were far beyond insulting, but they were all true. My body had long since ceased to be magical Lily. The pure cleaning princess was gone. I had these disgusting fat sacs on my chest, and my butt was huge and repulsive. My nose was long and pointed, and my face was horrifying. I hated looking at myself in the mirror. I knew all that. I didn't need him to remind me. This body wasn't Lily, this wasn't me. I knew that. This was the body of a pig, a monster.
僕は夏くんを尊敬するよ。そんな醜い姿になってもなおマジカルリリーだなんて言える君に愛想を尽かさないことにね。
I wanted to scream. Scream so loud that it erases the words. But I couldn't erase the truth. My hideous insecurities and my hideous body were both undeniable. Screaming wouldn't make them go away. I hung my head and sobbed. I was disgusted that I thought my new self could do well just because of a stupid interview.
でも
There was the faintest sense of warmth in his voice. It served as a ray of hope in my darkest hour.
君は自分のいびつさをちゃんと理解していたよ。
Whoa.
だからリリーを卒業して新しい自分に
He sounds like one of those like giga alpha male like chat accounts, you know? The tweet every day.
リリーで居続けるか新しい自分になるかどちらの選択だって構わない。
Oh, Sigma monologue. Yeah, the Sigma male. Is that
どち
it?
らかでなければならないんだよ。
I feel like if I was Suzumi's voice actor, I'd have to go to therapy after every recording session.
君はその選択をちゃんとした。
The S in Suzumu stands for Sigma.
そこだけは君は褒められてもいいと思うな。
Whoa.
すはら先輩
I finally understood why he'd angered me. I planned on cutting ties with the past, yet I was still chained to it. That was why I turned into this hideous pig. I already knew this body didn't belong to magical Lily. If I wanted to preserve her charm forever, then I had to stop lying.
私もうマジカルリリーじゃないです。二度とマジカルリリーだなんて言いません。昔みたいな可愛い子ぶ
What
っ
the
た
fuck?
喋り方なんて二度としません。マジカルリリーじゃなくグルス・リリアとして本当に生まれ変わ
See,
り
Shiki, this is how you act as a true Dom. I don't have it in me. He can have his cake and eat it too. I don't know. Sahara smiled when I announced my decision.
リリアちゃん
His voice came from behind me. I turned around to find Susahara standing there. What? Then, who had I been talking to? Then, I finally noticed. I was standing all alone in front of the hall with the countless dolls as my only onlookers. Sorry for being off topic, but are there any of your covers available without YouTube's brutal compression? They are not available anywhere else. Pretty much, I'm not allowed to upload them anywhere else, so no. The only place you can get them is YouTube, unfortunately. And Susuhara had just called out to me from behind.
どうしたの？
どうしたって私今
おお 話してるんじゃないかな。
Suzuhara looked confused. It seemed he really didn't have a clue what I was talking about. Then who in the world was that? I thought I was talking to Suzuhara, but I was actually all alone this whole time?
具合悪いの？
いえ、まあ私昔からぼんやりしてると変な白チュームとか見ちゃう体質らしいです。最近は治ったかなって思ってたんですけど。
Yes, it must have been a daydream. Thinking otherwise would bring me no answers.
お稽古とかで疲れてるんだよ。社長コブ、土日の活動は無理しないで、休めるときは休んでね。
Suzuhara's kind words spread across my heart like milk spreading through hot cocoa. He'd appeared in my dreams and daydreams. I thought he was cold, but his consideration here had proven me wrong. I wondered just how much of my mind he could possibly occupy. He really was special, that was for sure. With his words, consideration, support, and recognition, I would be complete. We'd only known each other for a few days. We'd only said a few words to each other, and yet I felt like I'd known him my whole life. It was like he didn't have those walls others had around them. What I felt for him was a sense of connection you'd normally only get with good friends and family. In hindsight, I might have felt that way since the first time we met. It wasn't that I was attracted to him, it was that there were no barriers between us to begin with. I used to think love at first sight was more about your heart pounding so hard you couldn't take it. I never knew it could feel this warm. That baseless sense of love at first sight was now becoming something more self-aware.
ジュースを買ってきたんだ。みんな事務所にいるよ。
私のこと探しててくれたんですか？すみません、行き違いになっちゃったみたいですね。
リリアちゃんの好みがよくわからなくて、僕の好みで選んじゃったけど、大丈夫かな？
お茶系でしたらどれでも大丈夫ですので。
Suzuhara went to buy drinks? And the Suzuhara I saw before... No, there's only one Suzuhara. That Suzuhara and this one are both Suzuhara. He was Suzumu Suzuhara for sure. I could feel it. Then did his thoughts and feelings reach me or something like that? What an idea. It sounded like something out of a fairy tale. Well, I didn't care what it was. They were both Suzuhara and both of them were special to me.
それにしても、すごい数の人形だね。
Girl, he's not a magician! He's not a magician!
ですね。古い人形って思いとかをいっぱい吸い込んでるそうですからね。怨念とかもあるかも。ちょっと怖いですよね。
そうだね。そういうのもあるかも。ここ、あまりいい感じがし
But
ない
what
か
if
ら。
he's Magical Lily now? Plot twist.
あれ？先輩ってオカルトとかわかる人なんですか？
そういうのじゃないけど。でも、なんとなく、そんな気がするというか。
Anyone would be unsettled when surrounded by hundreds of these creepy dolls. But it sounded like what Suzuhara was talking about went beyond that.
意味とする場所って、僕はあると思うんだ。
意味とする場所。
人だって、慰めるのも励ますのも、どちらも逆効果になってしま
Sigma
う感情
male
の時
dom into the occult, he's your ideal man. But no, he's not! I don't find him attractive.
一人にしておいた方がいい時ってやつですね。
僕は父さんに場所にもそういうところがあるって教わったことがあるんだ。
Oh my god, Tav, please.
父さんはそれを意味とする場所って呼んでたけどね。
汚れた場所ってわけですね。そういう場所には用事もなく近づかない方がいいですものね。ありがとうございます、先輩。これからは気をつけますね。そうだ、実は先輩にお渡ししたいものがあって。
だったら僕にも近づかない方がいいかもね。
にゃに？
僕も汚れてるそうだから。
He said all that with a composed smile. I couldn't tell if he was serious or joking.
どうして先輩が汚れてるんですか？
さあね。でもさっきやった黒髪さんが僕にそう言うんだ。僕は汚れているから二度と近づくな。不幸が訪れるって。
黒髪先輩はちょっとあれですからね。そんなの気にしない方がいいですよ。先輩が汚れてるなんてことあるわけないじゃないですか。
Yeah, Kurokami said that approaching him would bring him misfortune? I'm messed up.
ごめん。ちょっと茶化そうとして言っただけのつもりだったのに、なんだか深刻な言い方になっちゃった。
Susuhara smiled apologetically. Maybe he had just been venting from the shock of Kurokami's scathing proclamation.
行こうよ。みんな待ってるよ。
先輩、待ってください。
I skipped a line? Oh shit, it's fine. I'd actually been waiting for a chance to be all alone with Susuhara today. I couldn't do this earlier because Atsuta and the others were watching, so this was the perfect opportunity for me.
実は先輩にお渡ししたいものがありまして。
何？
What? Back in the days before the collapse of the bubble economy, individual idols were raised with care. Gradually, trends shifted towards idol units such as Kitty Cat Club and AKB Musume. Instead of being raised with care, they now had to fight against each other. In that sense, my Cleaning Princess act was beyond lucky. It was rare to be raised with such care as an individual these days. But things were different now. The staff, stage lights, and everyone's eyes would no longer be focused on me alone. I had to survive and stand out amongst the group to be acknowledged. I was Lydia Kurusu, the new me, who graduated and been reborn from Magical Lily.
私たちいつも全力青春体当たりフラワーハイスクールです。
Nowadays, the idol war was compromised of powerful warring fiefdoms. Countless units were born and died without ever making names for themselves. But just the same, they all strive to be the next AKB Musume, or Momoido Clever A. Flower High School was just one of those units. They were an all-female high school student group that fit perfectly into the category of passable right between the major and underground groups. Their selling point was their intense dancing, which the members did until they could go on no longer. Some had even collapsed. It was overkill, but their sincere devotion to the task had made the rounds on the internet, resulting in a major boost to popularity recently. Eager to take advantage of the situation and hit it big, the agency had grown a buzz with the notion of auditioning a new member. It was from among many candidates that Lydia Kurusu, the former Magical Lily, was selected.
いよいよ新メンバーを迎えることになっちゃったよ。みんなも知ってるよね。そう、あの人なんだよ。私小さい頃めっちゃテレビで見てた憧れだったんだよ。マジカルリリーことクルス・リリア。カモン。
Today's event featured several not quite major idol units. Here, fans of different groups could interact. Popular units would get more fans as unpopular ones were weeded out. But that was only natural in this world. I wouldn't be buried, I would persevere as Lydia Kurusu.
ハロロー。みんな元気？
ピッピーバー。
この度フラハイの新入生とし
spear. I wondered then if Susuhara was somewhere amongst that. Oh, she gave him tickets to the concert! I'd given him a VIP ticket, so he should have been able to skip all the lines. What do you think? See how excited all these people are? Then again, he was a tough customer. I doubted he'd be swayed by other people's enthusiasm. It was strange. I'd been on stage so many times that I'd stopped having nerves over it long ago. And my heart was pounding so hard over one boy amidst the sea of countless heads. I still didn't know what I saw in him. He seemed kind, yet was also remorseless in pointing out the truth. Perhaps I'd never met anyone like him before. Was that why he made my heart go aflutter? I thought I was the sadist type, but maybe I was a masochist all along.
私たちフラワーハイスクール新しいメンバーをよろしくねこの後ブースにてシングルを私たち全員で販売しますお買い上げの方には漏れなく推しメン1名を選んでの生握手もできちゃいます
Choose you, Shiki, I destroy you.
ブースで待ってるからね絶対に来てね
うわーリーマジカルリー
Several other rival units came to the stage after. Flower High left the stage after announcing my debut and our new song to commemorate it. We took a short break before we had to head for our booth. Helping sell our single and shaking the customers' hands were both very important jobs. A customer could shake the hand of one member per purchased CD. The agency was counting the exact number we each got, of course, which would influence who took center position. Well, I already had a sense for the hierarchy. I wasn't naive. I knew it would be an uphill struggle. I had to work hard to keep my smile up and remember the faces of everyone who shook my hand. It would all be over if they started thinking I was rude or arrogant. I had to treat them like kings so I could attract the other members' fans one by one by one.
お買い上げありがとうございます
Ooh, I want to see who the other girls are. I like that one up there.
握手は誰をご指名でしょうか
ちーちゃん一筋です。お願いします。
リリーちゃんずっと応援してました。愛ちゃん指名で。
リリーさん、握手してください。
Oh yeah, our handshake event's still a thing? With COVID?
おーリリーちゃんさすがの人気またご指名だよはーいお買い上げありがとうございます
リリーちゃん、ピカピカマジックやってください。
Oh, Sada would probably know actually, yeah.
ピカピカマジックでクリーンクリーンリリーがお兄ちゃん
Oh my god!
ハッピーにしちゃうぞ
I want a signed CD by Shiki Shogun, please!
リリアちゃん応援に来ました。
先輩来てくれたんですか嬉しいです
Shiki, please use your sparkle magic on us. What if I did a Moe Moe Kyun for you guys? Moe Moe Kyun!
学校では言えなかったけどここでは言える。俺にピカピカマジックしてください。
I've been turned into a frog!
もう
No, why are you here? Why are you here?
それピカピカマジックで
I know.
おに
Don't ever Moe Moe Kyun again, Shiki. Well, since you asked so nicely, I won't. It was Flower High's rule to go all out until you collapsed. And that's why I had to give the Finns what they wanted, even if it killed me. I put on my best smile to show my new self to all those who'd supported me since I was Magical Lily. to stand out to the hardcore fans who bought enough copies to shake each member's hand. And to make those who picked the new member out of curiosity fall for me for real.
ありがとうございます。
I was summoned by the super kawaii moe moe kid. No! She sensed it.
リリーちゃん、5枚買っちゃいましたよ。5回握手してください。
人気すっごいね。さすがマジカルリリー。
My popularity today was like a welcoming ceremony for the new member. Some of these fans would be satisfied to have met me just once in their lives. That wasn't good. Ideally, you wanted them to keep coming back. You had to make zealous fans out of them. In that sense, the other members' fans were all passionate zealots who kept coming back for more. Magical Lily's fans just came to celebrate her long-awaited return. They hadn't necessarily been converted into Lydia Kurusu fans. I wondered again if Susuhara was there. I felt like knowing he would be motivating. Idols work hard for everyone's sake. That's a rule that's set in stone. But a part of me wondered if it was okay to work hard just for Susuhara's sake. At least until he acknowledged the new me, that is. Oh no, I can't think about this sort of thing on the job. I hope Susuhara comes by soon. I could tell he was probably in line. After all, there'd been a bond between us since long before we'd met. Just then, I felt like I picked up on his signal. There he was! He stood out like a sore thumb in the line, clearly not used to these sort of events. Oh, did our eyes just meet? Yes, yes, they did!
だったら僕にも近づかない方がいいかもね。僕も汚れてるそうだから。
But why would he have said that to me? No, this wasn't the time. I had to focus on the work before me.
お買い上げありがとうございます。握手は誰をご指名でしょうか。
リリーちゃんでお願いします。
はい。
Whoa.
リリーを指名してくれてありがとうお兄ちゃん。
Oh no. A little girl ran in from behind. It was me, Lily. Cleaning Princess Magical Lily.
リリーちゃん、昔からずっと応援しておりましたぞ。
ありがとうお兄ちゃん。リリー嬉しいよ。
リリーちゃんのことネットでは劣化したとかなんとか言ってる
Oh, no.
やからもおりますが僕の中ではマジカルリリーの輝きは永遠ですぞ。
Goodbye, Magical Lily's a total hag after 3 years, my waifu. Who do Magical Lily's fans even think they are? Lily's totally out of place. She looked really pissed off too. What's she even doing in Flower High? Her dancing was totally out of sync. Who the hell's that Hulk? You should just kick her out already.
ネットは荒れてるみたいですけど、僕はずっとマジカルリリーを
my god.
応援してますからね。リリーちゃんがどんなに変わっちゃっても僕の愛は変わりません。劣化とか
Girl, go to
オワコンとか言わ
therapy.
れてますけどそんなの気にしちゃダメですよ。
リリー気にしないよ。だってお掃除の国のプリンセスだもん。
せーの、ピカピカマジックで
Pico pico magic de.
みんなのハートをクリンクリン。
リリマジカルリリー
Magical Lily. More and more people were asking for Magical Lily, but no one asked for Lydia Kurusu.
大忙しで参っちゃうね。そこ私の場所。どいてよ劣化ババア。あんたお掃除の国のプリンセスマジカルリリーです。あなたのハートをクリンクリン。そしてあんたはかつて私だった残骸ね。あんたね、見てよ私の体。 妹。キュートで可愛くてちょっぴり小悪魔。抱きしめたら折れちゃいそうなくらいの華奢だけど、そうせずにはいられないほどに愛くるしい。
I knew those words. I'd said them all in my head long ago.
それに比べてあんたのその体はなーに？化け物。いた。マジカルリリーは永遠のお姫様なの。あんたなんかどっかに行っちゃえ。汚い化け物。ピカピカマジックでクリンクリン。
Damn, she put us through the car wash.
リリー、大丈夫？立ちくらみ？
張り切りすぎだよ。休んだら？ありがとうございます。握手は
クルス、リリアさんね。
Aww. That was the first time today anyone had called me Iria Kurusu. Suzuhara.
見てたよ。踊り。君のリリーとは違う新しいクルスリリアをしっかり見せてもらったからね。
My eyes were so fogged up with tears I couldn't see anything. I knew there was something special about Suzuhara. I didn't care if others didn't understand. As long as he did, that was all I needed. I shook his hand. Suzuhara's hand was cool. But when I held it, I felt something frozen in my heart begin to thaw.
おお、ススハラじゃねえか。お前も来てたのかよ。
Sigma Hara!
いやあ、夏くん、こんなところで会えるとは思わなかったよ。
誰目当てで来たんだ？やっぱリリアちゃんか？マジカルリリーの良さをこれほど短時間で気づくとは。さすがスハラ、グレートな男だぜ。
リリアちゃん、頑張ってたね。
ダンスもキレッキレだったよな。さすがはマジカルリリーだぜ。
ところでさ、シングルってどこで売ってるの？
ああ、お前まだシングル買ってねえのかよ。アングレート。
リリアちゃんに挨拶していきたくてさ。
ススハラを迷子にさせるとはな。この会場は実にグレートだぜ。
Wait. Wait. If he's with Natsu... Was that the other one that's meeting with her?
俺
I'm
が案内してや
worried.
るよ。こっちだぜ。
I'm worried.
あれ、こっちだったかな。あれあれ。
ね、迷うでしょ？
I'm worried. Okay, wait. Late that night, my phone started glowing. I didn't know the number, but I had my suspicions.
はい。
ススハラです。夜分
How many of him are there?
いえ、なんか予感してましたから。
For a moment, I wondered how Suzuhara got my number. But I didn't feel the least bit unsettled. Girl, maybe you should! After all, I wanted to know what his number was, too.
なんでしょうか。
He calls her just to be like, you fucking suck today! What a weirdo. But it sounded like he had me figured out entirely. After all, I was the one who had business with him. But I couldn't think of what it was. No, that wasn't it. Maybe I just felt I didn't need any silly reason to talk to him.
カーテン開けてみて。
What? What?
カーテンって
Oh my god.
私の部屋のですか？
I hope he's holding up a big boombox. I stood up and opened the nearby curtain. I saw the residential district blanketed by night, same as always. But there was a familiar face under the streetlight in front of the house.
散歩でもどうかなって思って。
He's not the real one.
男の人に真夜
He's
中に
not
散歩させられたなんて。
リリアちゃんがしたいかなって思って。
そうですね。私もそんな気分でした。
I don't trust him. When I look back on this event, I realize I should have questioned it more. I never told anyone my home phone number, to say nothing of my cell phone. It wouldn't have taken much thought to realize he shouldn't have known it. But at the time, he was all I could think about. Susuhara understood me completely, so I didn't find anything strange about him knowing my number. You know what they say about something being blind? And so I devoted myself to that thing that looked like Susuhara, without finding anything odd about it. But don't get me wrong, Susuhara. It's not like I trusted your doppelganger specifically. I trusted it because I thought it was you. Girl? No, it was probably only me, talked about a lot. I felt I could tell him anything. We shared several nights like that. He knew the more I vented, the better I felt. But all I vented about were my own weaknesses. The more I admitted them, the more I became addicted to him, like a drug. Eventually, I came to depend on the thing that resembled Susuhara with every fiber of my being. Before him, I was no more than a little girl bearing her weaknesses and unleashing her troubles. I told him everything and believed whatever he said without question. But I didn't mind if he thought I was weak. Whoa.
きっとリリアちゃんはまだ迷ってると思うんだ。クルス・リリアとして新しい出発をするか。
You know what?
それとも。
Oh, my hand hurty.
マジカルリリーで居続けることを選ぶか。
I'm gonna take another sip of your water.
それができたら私は最初から苦しまなかったです。
そうだよね。
By no means did I hate Magical Lily. She'd brought me to the height of my popularity, the manifestation of the first and last stroke of luck in my life. I didn't want to let go of her if I didn't have to. What I really wanted was to stay as Magical Lily forever.
なのに体はどんどんこんな醜い姿にブクブク脂肪がついて胸もお尻もこんなに醜くなって私だってこんな体にならなきゃずっとリリーでいたかった。
正直に言えたね。偉いよ。
That was the first time he'd said my name so tenderly. It felt so good, like we'd grown closer than ever before. I felt tears rain down my cheeks.
マジカルリリーには戻れない。応援してくれたみんなが劣化だのババア化だのノッポだの。だから私はクルス・リリアに生まれ変わらなければならないのよ。
戻れる方法があるとしたら、リリアは試してみたい？
It didn't sound like he was just spouting nonsense then. I knew that if it were possible, I wanted to do it more than anything. That's right, he must have been waiting for me to say that.
それは
君は信じてくれるかな？いくらなんでも無理だよね。
何ですか？もったいぶらないで見せてください。
He took something out of his pocket and showed it to me. It was a small black bottle. No, I only thought it was a black bottle. Upon closer inspection, I realized it was the contents that were. They swayed back and forth when Susuhara shook the bottle. Fine grains like sand in an hourglass.
何ですか？それ。
インドのずっと北の少数部族に伝わるとて も珍しい薬草の
Oh
粉末なん
no.
だ。その部族では知恵者である長老を延命させるためにある飛躍を使っていたんだって。それがこれ。
延命の飛躍？
その噂が古代中国に伝わり、不老不死の薬と語られたこともあるんだそうだよ。さすがに不死の効果はないよ。人は必ずいつか死ぬ定めなんだから。でも不老の効果は
不老って老いないってことですか？
全身の細胞を活性化させ、長老の老化を食い止めることができたんだって。でももともと全身の細胞がすでに老化している人には、若者が摂取すると若返りの効果があるんだ。
That was the first thing that came to my mind, but I didn't say it. Because if I did, my last hope would be gone forever.
嘘なんかじゃないよ。ちゃんと聞く。証拠もあるんだ。
誰か試したんですか？
うん。僕がその証拠だよ。
え？
僕はいくつくらいに見える？
I understood what he was implying, but that would mean
普通の高校生に見えます。
僕の本当の年齢は
what? That couldn't be. Shisohara had a baby face. He could definitely pass for a middle schooler. Actually, had we not met at school, I'd almost certainly would have mistaken him for one. Shisohara whispered his true age to me, but that would make him older than my father. I just couldn't believe him.
僕はものすごい未熟児として生まれてね。半年は生きられないと言われてたんだ。幸いにも1歳の誕生日を迎えられたけれど、病院で管につながれたままの寝たきりだったよ。もちろん保育園も無理だし、学校なんてとんでもない。ずっと来年までは生きられないと言われ続けて。
Normally, you just write this off as nonsense. Though it sounded unbelievable, I found myself accepting his story. I told him everything about myself, so I wanted to accept everything he told me about himself, no matter how strange it sounded.
幸いにも僕は成人してから少しずつ健康になっていってね。20代の頃には少し病弱な程度の普通の体になっていたよ。でも僕は保育園にも小学校にも通ったことがない。誰もが当たり前に通ったはずの学校。
Whoa.
そこに僕は当たり前の子供時代をぽっかりと失って、そんな時偶然この
じゃあ先輩はそれを飲んで若返って。
おかげで小学校、中学校、そして高校の生活をこうして送ることができたんだよ。
信じられない。
僕は一度きりの生を普通に送りたかっただけなんだ。生まれつきの体質でそれが叶わなかったけど、だからこの薬は僕にはもう不要なんだ。
じゃあそれは。
君さえ良ければあげるよ。
He gave me the bottle. Can you believe it? I was holding a medicine too fantastic even for most fairy tales. But if this was a dream, I didn't want to wake up. Because with this I could have my adorable body back, the one that made me the Lily everyone knew and loved. But that of course was all a total lie. Just how crazy was I to believe in it? A medicine that turned back the biological clock. That sort of thing would have made international news ages ago if it were real. You think it's sadder that I thought you had a baby face? Sorry. But I never could have dreamed he was lying. Because I trusted you. That's why I took that shady medicine without question. I decided to use it right away, just like he told me to. I would cleanse myself in the bathroom, then put a little bit of the powder in my palm. The smooth black grains quickly melted into ink in my warm hand. When I poked it with my finger, I saw it was a pure liquid. No matter how much I stirred it, it remained the same inky black, and so I covered my hands with it. My palms became pitch black, not like the darkness of ink. Resolving myself, I covered my belly with it. The darkness never faded no matter how much I spread it around. Just as Suzuhara had said, even just a little bit of it was enough to cover my whole body. Eventually, I looked into the mirror to discover I looked like a jet black mannequin. Only my eyes still held any shine, making me look like a monster peeking out of the darkness. But I couldn't let it bother me. I was already enough of a monster as it was, so nothing that happened with my body could faze me anymore. But I was only jet black at first. Just as he told me, the color started to fade like it was being sucked into my body. The black faded away with each passing moment, and after a few minutes was gone, like it had never been there to begin with. I ran my fingers across my skin, only to feel something twitching underneath it. I didn't find it strange at all. I figured the lymph circulation must be improving my metabolism. I felt the change right away the next morning. It wasn't much, but I could tell since I looked in the mirror every day.
私、幼くなってる。
それはすごいね。ほんの数日で実感できるくらいに変化があるなんて。
Ugh. Guys, I think I'm gonna save there and end for now because my throat is getting tired from reading so much. I hate all of this. So I think that I'm gonna slip out of my little sweater for now. Let me just move that on over. And I think I'm gonna move over to the super chat reading screen, if you guys don't mind. Cliffhanger Shiki, no. Yes, Cliffhanger Shiki, yes! Let's go over to the super chat reading screen. Whoa, it's still showing the art from yesterday! It's so cute! I'm gonna take it away for a second. Alright. Did I close the game? Oh yes, I would like to quit. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's read our supers. Thank you for coming out to Iwaihime today. We made good progress on Utahime. I am very concerned and I can't wait to see what happens next. Alright, here we go. Sir Simplelot, thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. Oh, Smurf, thank you so much for the Streamlabs dono. Shiki stepping on us is the High Priestess. There is that art that JD made earlier this week. If you look at my art tag, teehee. The biggest status loser, thank you so much for the super chat. Kat, thank you so much for the super chat. Raimi, thank you so much for being a member for 8 months. Meteor, thank you so much for the Streamlabs dono. A cow that likes cookies, thank you so much for the Streamlabs dono. X, thank you so much for this. Not for the Streamlabs dono, the super chat. Cow that likes cookies, thank you so much for the super chat. Hex, thank you so much for the super chat. Waltz, thank you so much for the Streamlabs dono. Thanks for the stream and the fan service. Hey, no problem, man. I do what I can. Maybe we could have that thigh crushing stream sometime, though. I think that would be fun to do. A summer activity, if you will. Thank goodness he did actually donate only $1. He did! Thank God. We'd have to scold him otherwise, wouldn't we? We'd have to crush him like a water bottle, you know? We'll throw the chancla at him instead. I volunteer as tribute. Oh my god, no. Oh, my phone is letting me know that my battery is low. Okay, I guess we have to end here, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out to another episode of Iwaihime. I will pick this back up again next week. We'll try to finish up the chapter next week. I'm very excited to see where it goes now that we have put on the youth serum. Tomorrow we have Dark Deception. It'll be after my meeting at 7 p.m. PDT, so I hope you guys will look forward to it. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I will see you tomorrow then. Bye for now. Oyashiki! Mwah, 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 mwah. Wait, I should raid someone. Don't leave. I'm gonna send you guys over to someone. Hold on. I don't know if Luto has the redirect thing. It's not letting me send her. It won't let me send us over. Hold on. I don't think I have redirect permissions from Luto. It's not working. Is there anyone else? I don't have redirect privileges. What? But I have it on. And I have live redirects from all these channels. What? What's going on? Something is going on. Can I do it to someone else? Is anyone from another corpo streaming? Why is this? Oh no. I don't know what's going on. That's weird. Okay. Well, I guess we can't raid today, guys. I'm sorry. I'll see you later. Bye for now. Bye, guys.